Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new, please subscribe and all that good stuff, as these are the videos I'm going to be doing, focus, while there is no, while it's pre-season, before pre-season, while there's no games basically. As you can see by the title, following the 2018-19 season, the 2019 retained list has come out, and if you don't know what that is, the retained list basically means each club put out a list of the players that have run out of contract and are leaving, the players that have offered contracts, and the players that are still currently under contract at the football club. While the season was going, there was currently 8 players that was out of contract at the end of the season. I'm going to get into all of them now. Started with one of the 8 that was out of contract, which I do believe, if I'm correct, was George Moncur. But as you guys know, he did end up leaving in the winter transfer window to join Luton. We did sell him, but I can't remember how much for. We did end up selling George Moncur, so obviously his contract didn't have to get sorted out at the end of the season because we sold him. So that were one down out of one of the 8 that was out of contract. And then another one, Dimitri Cavare, he was out of contract at the end of the year, but he has signed a 1-year contract extension, so his contract now runs out at the end of next season, so he will be in the Skybet Championship with the Reds next season, which is great because he's a good fullback and hopefully he can kick on well in the Championship. Let me know your thoughts on him signing a year extra. Should he been given it? Should he been given longer, or should he been just left to go? What are your thoughts, Reds fans? And then the last 2 categories are the players that was out of contract and have been offered, and the ones that have been just let go. So we'll start with the contract offers that are currently pending. As you guys know, the main one is Adam Davies, out of contract, our skipper. So many clean sheets. Some people could say it's because of the back 4 he had in front of him, which yes, the back 4 was solid as you know, but he also did an incredible job in that. I remember in last game of the season, Blackpool game, he kept us in that. We could have easily lost that. He saved at least 3 1-on-1s, I do believe. One of them coming in last minute as well. That save at Portsmouth, that penalty to get us that 1-1 draw against Portsmouth, that was an incredible penalty save. And he's done so many good 1-on-1 saves and so many game-saving saves this season. So Adam Davies is the first player to be offered a contract this season. The second one is the backup keeper, the third keeper, who usually plays in the under-23s, is Jake Greatorex. He did end up playing 1 game this season because Davies was on international duty, and our second keeper, which I forgot his name, Walton, was injured. So he ended up playing a game. What I saw of him, he's a big keeper. He played pretty well, to be fair. So he's been offered a new contract, so he'll be our third backup keeper. It's all down to him if he wants to move on, get more game time, or if he wants to stay within our under-23 squad. So he's the second player to be offered a contract after running out, along with Adam Davies. And then the third and final player to be offered a contract at the end of the 2018-19 season is, I forgot, Ryan Hedges. Yeah, Ryan Hedges has been offered a contract. He has played bits here and there this season. He didn't play so much at the start, and he started to creep back into the team. He started some games here and there, and he's been coming off the bench quite a lot, and he has made an impact in a few games. In my opinion, he hasn't been given enough game time. He's a good player when he's on his day. So yeah, Reds fans, let me know. You've got Davis and Greatorex, our first and third keeper, and also Ryan Hedges to be offered contracts. Let me know your thoughts on them, and let me know if you think they're going to sign or not. Davis is getting some offers and speculations around some big clubs, such as Stoke, and another team in League One, I do believe. So obviously they're going to skyrocket what we can offer for wages, but it's down to him if he wants to stay He had such a good season in League One. We'll see if he wants to better his career. He has been at Barnsley quite a while, I do believe. At least 3 or 4 seasons at minimum. But yeah, he's been here quite a while. So let me know what you think on them 3. Let me know what you think on Dimi Cavare's 1-year extension. And let me know what you think of Monker, who went earlier in the season. That one not too much, just the other 4 I've mentioned. So I've mentioned the 3 that have been offered. I've mentioned Cavare that's extended, and I've mentioned Monker, who we sold in the summer. There's another 3 left to make the 8, and these 3 have been just let go since the contract has been ended. So like I said, we've got 3 players left I'm going to talk about now, and these 3 have unfortunately been contract not terminated, but the contract's ended. They haven't been offered a new contract, they haven't signed anything, so they're going to be leaving the football club at the end of the season. We'll start off with Zeki Fryers. People will have mixed opinions on this guy. He's hardly played this year, he's been sat on the bench, he's come on a couple of times here and there. But yeah, like I say, has he not been given game time by Stendhal because he's not good enough? Has he not been given game time because he hasn't shown the commitment in training? All that stuff, you don't really know. The main time I've seen him this year is when he came on against Doncaster. Some of you guys might disagree, some of you guys might agree. We ended up getting a injured Kenny Dougal, so Ben Williams was at left back at the time, who went into the CDM role, and Zeki Fryers came on at left back because Penny and Oss were injured with something to do with his eye at that point. And he came in at left back, and no disrespect for Ben Williams, I think it is that Wilkes, that darkish lad for Doncaster, was getting the better of Williams, and Zeki Fryers came on and actually played pretty well, and not shut him up, but defended well against that Wilkes. And I thought Fryers had a good game. You could see he was unfit because obviously he had a lot of game time because he's hardly played this season. But from what I saw from that, I know it's hard to judge a guy off one game, but from that time when I saw him, Zeki Fryers looked pretty well in my opinion. So let me know on your thoughts of Barnsley letting Zeki Fryers go. The next player is, there's 2 more, Lloyd Grove. We loaned him out in the winter to Portsmouth, which, like Monker, to a promotion rival. In the end, it didn't matter because we got promoted, as you know, getting. But yeah, Lloyd Grove, we did end up loaning out to Portsmouth. I don't know if it carries on since he's left, but I think it was just for the second half of the season. He hardly played for them as well. I don't know what's up with that kid. He hardly plays football. Apparently he's injured. He was meant to be injured for us for all that time, and he ended up tweeting out or posting out on some social media saying he wasn't injured, so I don't know. Yeah, I used to love Lloyd Grove back in the 2016 season when we beat Millwall in the playoff final. He was a huge asset to that promotion winning side. Some of you guys will remember him. And we re-signed him back from Southampton, I do believe, again. And he's just never really been given the chance. He's never really shown what he can do, to be fair. Played in a few cup games and just didn't look his old self. But yeah, that's Lloyd Grove gone. Let me know your thoughts on him leaving. And last but not least, probably the most controversial, along with Davis's contract coming up, the most controversial one. And this is the third out of the 3 of getting released. And as you guys know, it will be our backup centre-back, Adam Jackson. Not offered a new contract, so that must mean we have a backup centre-back in mind, because you've got to give credit to Jackson. He's such a good player. He's been, in my opinion, he's a solid League One. If he played week in, week out, he'd be one of the best centre-backs in League One. And I reckon he could hold his own in Championship. But yeah, he's like a third phase of Liam Lindsay and Ethan Pinnock. But unfortunately to him, he's been in our team when we've had 2 of the best centre-backs we've had in a couple of years. As well as Mark Roberts and Alfie Mawson we had that time, you guys will have known. This is one of the best centre-back pairings we've had in the last 4 or 5 years, I'd say, in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts. Unfortunately, he's been on the wrong end and had to sit on the bench. He's a good centre-back, so obviously he didn't want to sit on the bench for another season behind them 2. That's if we keep them 2, fingers crossed. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on him leaving. He's a good player. It's disappointed to see him leave, but trust in Barnsley, let's say. We trust in Barnsley. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Cavare's extension, Monker leaving for Luton early in the season, Davis, Greatorex and Hedges signing a contract, and Fryers, Grove and Jackson leaving without a contract extension, just leaving the club. So let me know your thoughts on that. I'll give you my opinions and thoughts. Let me know what other videos I should do. Like and subscribe. We've made it to 10 minutes. I'll see you next time. If you've somehow made it this far, comment. Just comment, I made it to the end of the video if you see this bit. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.